his philosophy. So the word harmony, we all know it a great asset. So there are two words. One, we need to understand what is harmony and how it becomes a asset for a person and how it helps us to achieve a successful life. So by this today's meeting, so we are going to cover the basics of understanding the harmony, how it is linked with everybody's life. What are the aspects of harmony as per Vedatrium concepts? And there is one special compilation which I added at the end, covering for the cherishful life A to Z. So I hope it will be an interesting session today. Let us start with the understanding of harmony. When we say harmony, for each and everything, we go with some special day for celebration. So I come across the day 21st March, like the yoga day, what we celebrate this month. A similar day in March, it is considered as a harmony day. I don't know whether it is agreed internationally or, but I saw this 21st March as a harmony day. So I just wanted to share this with you. So living in harmony with every form of life is the key. So World Environment Day, 5th June, that also says how harmony is connected with nature and human. So harmony is one of the important assets. When you see the aim of birth and the process of living, that is the method of living, when it both goes together, there is a satisfaction and peace. So the togetherness of satisfaction and peace can be considered as harmony in another form. Let us go further deep on this. Our saying of our Mahatma Gandhi, happiness is when what you think, what you say, and what you do are in harmony. So harmony is connected with happiness. That's what Gandhi says. Our thinking, our saying, and what is our actions all are connected, which drives you happiness and harmony. The another general quote I saw, finding balance in life, it brings harmony in routine. So that also we used to see people not finding balance in life, like the personal life and the professional life. So there should be a balance to be seen to get harmony. Balance is not something you find, it's something you create. That is another quote. So you cannot find harmony outside, it starts from inside. Peace and harmony and brotherhood are the marks of humanity. They are the heart of every religion. They are the ultimate weapons against all powerful weapons. It's Amit Ray quote. So harmony is a powerful weapon. That's what they are saying. Against all the powerful weapons, harmony is a wonderful tool, they are saying. So such a powerful thing we are going to discuss further. Let us understand what is harmony. The word derives from the Greek word called harmonia, meaning that joint, agreement, or concord. As we all know, harmony is a precious treasure of human life. We can say it's a treasure. The another definition for harmony is agreement of ideas, feelings, or actions, or a pleasing combination of different parts. So these are the things which generally defines about harmony. Further on this, in life, if you say harmony can be understood as a state of balance, agreement, and peaceful integration between different aspects of oneself and one's surroundings. Means self and surroundings, how you integrate and how you connect. That balance also can be seen as a harmony. What it does, it involves creating a pleasing and orderly whole, both internally and externally, through understanding, respect, and positive relationships. So it connects both internally and externally through understanding. It gives the positive relationships. That is the more interesting thing. With harmony, you create balance, ease at being your aesthetic life. So harmony in relation, how it is connected with success, that is explained here. Harmony in relation to success means aligning internal and external environment, creating a flow where personal growth, relationships, and purpose are supported, not hindered by one's ambitions. So success is also connected with harmony for the personal growth as well as the relationship, having a good relationship with the surroundings. So in generally, how to balance our life. This is explained in generic steps. It doesn't contain any kind of Vedatrium, but I will go further deep in future slides. Whatever we see, the different elements explored, the balance, let's dive into practical steps. How we can see a equilibrium in our routine life, balance in our life. So these are the general guidelines. Whoever you go the counseling, when you are in trouble or you are in a issue, they guide you with this practical says. Assess your current state. Set a realistic goal. Create a balanced schedule. Practice self-care. Learn to say no. Seek support. Practice mindfulness. Regularly evaluate and adjust. So it is very typical. It is a practical thing. Also applies generic to all. Now, when you go apply our Vedatrian concepts, how the harmony is handled by our master, he connects with the life and harmony. He says it is a combination of three in the beginning. When he start explain about life, he start with the combination of three. The first one is the self, how it is linked with self, and the connection between ourself, oneself with the society and nature. The usual triangle, wherever we see a definition in a symbolic way, we use different shapes. So a triangle is a wonderful pictogram to symbolize the harmony, how these three are connected. The self, society, and nature. Means human is not independent, he is interdependent with himself, with other two, nature and society. Further deep, if you go, the conflicts, the harmony relationship. We live together as a family, in a family or in an office or in a society. So we have to live with the people. So the relationship, there should be a requirement for maintaining a harmony with the relationship. So always there is a conflict in relationship happening. So the causes for conflict happening in a relationship is listed here. The main thing started with the ego. Ego, the greed, the tendency to grab others' property, narrow-mindedness, lack of understanding or respect for others' feelings, ingratitude. These are the major things which cause you having a conflict in a relationship. It may be a personal life or a social life or a professional work life. Wherever you go, all these six factors you can fit into that as a cause. So we know what is the cause for the conflict having in relationship. So also we need to understand there are seven differences between individuals. All are unique. We cannot expect everybody with the same results. Human is designed. That's why the purpose, the life of birth, the human birth is also very rare. It is a very opportunity for attaining our goal of life. So while going in that path of journey, we need to understand the values with each individual varies. So what are the seven values having we see it as a difference between individual? These are the seven listed. The physical structure, everybody is not having the same structure. One may be tall, one may be fat. So each region has a different human dimension. So the character also not similar. The intellectual development varies between people, the culture where they born and grow, the reputation, the physical strength, what they have, the health and material prosperity. All these seven values differs between the individuals. But why these seven values differs? Maharshi, our master, gives 16 reasons. When you understand these 16 reasons, then you are very clear why we have seven differences, how to maintain the harmony by having these differences. The reasons, if you know, then we can get more clarity where we are weak, where to develop, where we need to improve. So all will be clear. So this clarity will be attained by having this understanding. The 16 starts with these are all the topics which we already had discussion in many different forums. So I'm just going little faster. The heredity comes first because it is the parental chain. We get all the heredity imprints. So it is the asset, basic asset for every human. The food we consume, the era, the time, where, which time, because now we say we are in a, yeah, there is a generation gap happened. Once our parental age, the time is different, and now at the children's age, there is a development happened, technological development, scientific advancement. So the time and era where we born also makes some difference. The nation where we born, the education what we attain, the occupation, the profession what we do, the government where we are ruled, the art what we learn, the efforts what we put, the wage what we are, the companionship, the opportunity what is with us, the research how we think, our habits and customs, finally the virtuous behavior. So starting with heredity, the ending with virtuous behavior, all these 16 decides the previous seven values for the individuals. This has to be understood clearly why we have a conflict in relationship and how to make a harmony in life. Further, go deep on this system, our SKY philosophy. There are five aspects were considered to live in harmony. The first, the connection is body and life, the harmony between body and life. The second is wisdom and habits. The third one is self and society. The fourth one is purpose of life and method of living. The fifth one is the will and nature. So we can see the all one by one, all 5 aspects, how it is connected with harmony. So by sensual attraction, man is disturbing the natural rhythm. This is very clear, correct? We are not in rhythm with the nature, so we disturb the nature because of our needs, the basic needs as well as the desires. Uh, Creates the sensual attraction. Our requirements grows and we disturb the natural rhythm. So by this attraction, we need the fame, the wealth, the power. All this is required. The power, fame, and wealth are necessary for a man, but at the same time, we follow proper limit and method of living. If we don't follow the limit and method of living, then the harmony is a question here. The society does not exist without the sense of its main constituents, mainly the family units. So it is very much essential to have harmony in the family for the family peace in the society. When you say family peace, the family considers the self, the parents, the life partner, as well as the children. That will be the right definition for a family. The spiritual progress, if you say how we grown in the spiritual path, that will be a measurement scale is a family harmony. How harmony you are in the family, that will be the measurement for your spiritual progress. And there are more details given in family peace. While you insist harmony, solving a dispute, you should not use, it should be a sweet words. We should not use a harsh word. And to attain family peace, our mind should be stable and broad. So the mental power, the mental health should be strong. So to attain mental strength, we need to have some practice to the mind. That's why in our system, there are practices of meditations are given to improve the mental health. The physical health can be achieved through physical exercises, the Kayakalpa and other practices, pranayama practices, and the mental health is achieved through meditation. So having these two wealth, one can start research the harmony. In family, there will be always issues comes. So how to handle? You should not magnify the other mistakes. Tolerance and forgetting are the ways of peace. These are the simple rules in a family harmony. Similarly, harsh words used by others should also be ignored. We should not take it that and we should not react. To preserve the peace, we should follow ignoring the harsh words from the others. If there is harmony in our family, wherever we go, our face will be lit with a smile. So this is one of the good definition I used to see. The smile, so though it is a simple word, the internal biological change happening when you start smiling, there are many biological changes, chemical changes happening inside you. There are lot of nervous system starts working when you start laughter. Even there are channels which allows you to spend time, your quality time, only for you to make you laughter. So spend time with family. So your harmony will be managed with the smile. If there is no harmony in family life, our face will always be reflecting strain. So There is a saying in Tirukural, the face is the reflection of our mind. So your face will show you how harmony you are. அகத்தின் அழகு முகத்தில் தெரியும். That was the proverb we used to say in Tamil. Now we see some basics on the harmony, how it is connected with sky. Now we are going to have another portion, relationship to cherish, A to Z. Normally, the A to Z was given in different form. In this lecture, actually, I try to compile from the one of the Tamil article. I just try to compile the same, connecting all the Vedatrium concepts, fitting from A to Z, how it is connected with harmony. A similar thing was there in Tamil, but now I am trying to share it in this forum. We start with the appreciation. A for appreciation. Don't forget to express your appreciation and thanks. Appreciation influences, encourages people, and this itself will be a stepping stone for victory in future. This is one of the good habit, you can say a tool to in life, which keeps you in harmony. Appreciation. B, behavior. Don't discuss a problem with anyone unless they are involved in it. So try to use this as a thumb rule. It is connected closely with our Vedatrium concepts. Some are general, but try to understand how it is linked with cherishing our life. The compromise. C for compromise. Always be ready for a compromise. When you are in issue, you should not go out from the conflicts. Always try to be in a way to find in a compromise so that win-win. You can gain, the partner also will gain. Whoever in the personal life or professional life, try to be in compromise on issues. D for depression. Don't pretend that you are too busy even to smile and express kind words. I think it is very clear. People are sometimes very busy, not even showing smile and sharing kind words. So don't be pretend, always saying you are busy. Then the next highlight of our A to Z is the ego. E for ego. We all know ego, how it is having the consequences, having ego in our life, because this is one of the most important blemishes which separates the divinity from human. So when you remove ego, there are 3 blemishes we used to say. So this is one of the blemishes. Once it is removed, the divinity shines. Shed your ego that I am the best and I am the great. So this gives you clarity how ego is having the effects. The next one, forgive. Pleading excuse or apology. There are different words. So pleading excuse or apology is not a shameful act, and it is superior value. By seeking apology, the quality of life will develop. So this is one of the great definition for the forgiveness. It's one of the important quality one we need to follow. So the do's and don'ts will be connected here as A to Z. Some are positive qualities, some are negative qualities. where to take or what to remove, that we need to understand. Forgive is a positive quality that we need to follow. The G for genuineness. Be humble and polite in your speech and in your deeds. So whatever you speak and your actions, they should be connected, and it should be a humble and in a polite way. The honesty, H for honesty. Meet people personally now and then and speak to them frankly. So this always helps to avoid conflict and make harmony. Mostly people keep distance and put a gap. So when you start meeting people now and then and speak them frankly, so the word frankly is also valuable, more important. Not for the lip shake, it should be from the heart. Then honesty is a positive quality which you can use in life for a good relationship to maintain. Same, the next is the inferiority complex, the complexity. Never feel inferior or superior of yourself. There is always a better person than you. Give up narrow-mindedness. So this is a quality which we need to take it out. There is always a better person that we need to keep in mind. We should not have a complexity on ourselves. Then the next is the jealousy, J for jealousy. Don't compare yourself with others. Jealous means having intolerance with others' growth. Also, not understanding your uniqueness. The word intolerance is the thing which show you are in jealous. If we feel if you are not tolerable with seeing the others' growth, that you takes you to the mind, the quality of jealous. So don't compare. Basically, the comparison makes you jealous, and also not understanding the one's uniqueness. That is the thing to be clarified. Then the word kindness, K for kindness. Always be kind, gentle, and sweet while talking. Have respect for everyone. This also, the current generation people showing little busy with the gadgets, technology. They don't know how to be gentle and sweet while talking. Giving respect everybody is also a positive factor. So we need to culture our children's such a way that whichever the positive quality that we can, because they are the reflections of our life. So when we show, they are going to follow the same. So we should be there. They are the one showing as a mirror to us. So start practice the kindness. So the new generation will follow the same, giving respect to everyone. The next one is the loose talk, L for loose talk. Avoid loose talks, meaningless, useless, without knowing the consequences. This is one of the thing happening. Normally when this loose talks takes you to the next level, they start conflict each other, fight each other, and becomes it goes to the next level. The break happens. It can be a friendship, family, life, social life, or the professional life, wherever. The loose talk should not be there. We should avoid. The next one is the misunderstanding, M for misunderstanding. Avoid misunderstanding whenever others express their views and principles. Everybody has their own principles and views, so we should not misunderstand and allow them to express their views and try to understand from their point of view. So misunderstanding comes when we are not in alignment with others' views and principles. Then N for neutral. Handle the problems and other things diplomatically and carefully. Being just is essential quality for mental peace and success. So being just is the essential quality. That is the key here. We should not biased with something. So it helps also in both personal as well as social life for the mental peace and success. Handling the problems diplomatically is the key factor to be in neutral. Go for over expectation. Don't have over expectations beyond the limit and requirement, because the expectation is the one which takes you to the next level of worries. If it is not happening, the result of expectation, when what you expect it is not happening, that takes you to the next level called worry. So we know all how the worry is bad and how it drains our energy, both our mental, physical, all energies will get spoiled with worries. So avoid over expectation. Then patience. So we all know the minor problems and difficulties have to be borne with tolerance. So the peaceful state will happen only when you modify the mind from accelerated state to peace state. So the mental frequency to be lowered to achieve this. So practice of our meditation will help you to attain the mind frequency at a lower level. So your thought process will change in a different way. So problems and difficulties will be born with the tolerance. So the quality of tolerance will be followed. Then cue for quietness. This is another important thing to be understood. Feeling of relaxed and being in calmness or in silence and detached from agitation or excitement. That is called quietness, the definition which I was getting from the SKY philosophy. Sitting in silence and detached from the agitation or excitement is called quietness. What it gives the space to listen your inner voice. Inner voice, it's not inner voice. The divine voice, you can say. The device voice can be listened when you are in silence. If you stop speaking, the divinity starts speaking. That's what the saying says. So quietness is one of the good factor to follow. Next is the R for roughness. Be humble, polite, and gentle. Avoid using indecent words and over smartness in your language. Sometimes people behave like this. So the quality to be followed is the humble, polite, and gentle. Having smartness in your language also makes you problem and conflicts. The next one is the stubbornness. Yes, for stubbornness. Don't be adamant till the last minute that whatever you said and did are correct while arguing with others. I hope this is happening in a normal routine life. Always stick with their ideology, and being adamant until the other one say okay. So there are chances the other side also there are some. So we should not be in stubborn and adamant when we are in the argument. So that we need to be clear. Then T for twisting. Don't carry tales whenever you say what you have heard here and there without finding out which is the truth and which is lie. Means we should not pass the message without understanding which is true, what is lie. It happens when you see a message in WhatsApp. Say now the so social media passing many messages without knowing which one is truth, which one is lie. It becomes a trash bin nowadays. Just simply passing what comes to your inbox, it goes to the others inbox. So we should not have this kind of twisting that makes life problem and having disturbance in the relationship. U for underestimate. Don't misunderstand others' thoughts and actions and get prejudiced. So this also happens in family as well as social life, professional lives. We assume something and we misunderstand others' thoughts and actions, and conflict comes. So the prejudice, the quality should be removed, and we should not underestimate others. Everybody has the uniqueness. We need to value others' thoughts and actions. V for voluntary. Be the first to take initiative while resolving a misunderstanding without waiting for other man to come down. This is one of the good quality to follow. We should not wait somebody to say come down and say sorry in the discussion. So you are the one first to take initiative when you resolve a misunderstanding. Then W for wound. Be courteous to others and talk pleasantly and soothingly. So this between the generations nowadays, children's and the old parents, grandparents, this may be happening. Even the normal parents and their parents also, when they are living in a joint family, we may see this kind of issues. They are not uh, taking them in respect, and this is happening. So this is a very important thing to be understood. Talking pleasantly and soothingly, not to hurt others. Then X for Xerox. Accept divinity is the state of origin, and we are all copies of the same. Show and reflect love and compassion with all your surroundings. So we all know the origin, where we come from. So the divinity, ultimate divinity is the origin, and the origin says that is the original. So from there we copied with the same quality. But because of the blemishes, there is a difference between divinity and us. So we have to show the love and compassion, the basic qualities of the divinity is everywhere, not only with the human, it is with the nature also. So nature shows the love and compassion, so we need to reflect the same with the humans also. Then Y for yield. When problem confront, instead of waiting for others to come down, you talk the initiative to settle the issue. So this is another wonderful quality. You come down and take initiative to settle the issue so that the ultimate yield will be achieved. The last one, Z for zero. To try to apply all the above said principles in daily life to make zero problems and lead a happy and prosperous life. Normally, company sets goal zero, something with the vision to achieve a target, a kind of zero incidents in industrial environment. So same way in a life, to have a goal zero, problem-free life, apply the practices, whatever principles in our daily life, so that we will lead a happy and prosperous life. When I try to compile this presentation, I just allowed my daughter to make pictures for all this A to Z. So she was more interested and supported me. So both our family helped me my wife and my daughter helped me to get this to you today. All this A to Z, the pictures and the contents were reviewed and they all agree. So I'm just sharing this with you. The God consciousness and true happiness. The consciousness also guides human to lead a spiritual way of life. Let us realize this divine state, serve the world, and find true happiness. The true happiness will come only when you start realize the divine state. So it is time to conclude our session. So I am just closing with the message, harmony. The objective is very, very clear, and the journey will be most pleasant if we learn to develop, maintain, and enjoy harmony in all aspects of life. Be blessed by the divine. Let there be love in our hearts, harmony in our homes, and peace in our world. Peace, peace, peace. Thank you. Be blessed by the divine. Thank you, sir.